Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, because you're here today, I want you to know that today marks importance for you. Whatever day today is for you, this is a day where we have an activation taking place. The message that you're going to receive is going to be a part of this activation. And over the next 3 days, you're going to see an unfolding happening in your life. There's something that your soul is meant to receive. This could be a sign, confirmation, some sort of reassurance, whatever this is, it's happening to you over the next 3 days. Okay, so let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we are getting for you the hamster queen. Have you seen a hamster recently? This is a confirmation, this is a sign, and if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So this is coming in with a message about your innocent heart. If you'll open the innocent heart that resides inside you, it will lead you to perpetual joy and eternal happiness. So once again, if you'll open the innocent heart that resides inside of you, it will lead you to perpetual joy and eternal happiness. So there's an unlocking of your heart center. So if you've been feeling that you had a lot of pressure or weight on your heart, or you're carrying something heavy emotionally, this is an opportunity for you to work on creating some peace and calm there through some sort of a practice, expressing your heart, sharing something with someone, writing it down. Now, I also wanted to pull a shadow card for you. This is a shadow that is being reflected to you through your reality. So we have duality shadow, okay? So this shadow is unable to merge two opposite sides of themselves. They have a double life, they're conflicted within, and a split personality. You might feel this within yourself, but you're definitely going to see it reflected in your reality. So learn to embrace your opposite sides. Appreciate them and realize that each one contains something valuable. So what I'm having is a merging of two identities becoming one identity. This is what they're showing me with this. It's like someone holding up a mirror, and then there's a mirror behind them. So there's a lot of different kinds of reflections happening. So let's pull three tarot cards now and see what else Spirit wants to share with you. So we have Two of Cups. This is why I was feeling the number 2. So Two of Cups is coming, and this is alignment. This is a coming together of energy and something bigger happening with that. It feels like a big bang. The Big Bang Theory, that's a TV show that's coming in as well. That's just a confirmation for anyone watching it out there. But there is this beautiful harmonious energy that is joining together to create something for the highest good. So Two of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups as well. So I'm seeing you no longer being bothered or giving your time and energy to things that really don't resonate with your heart. And it has taken you a long while to get to this place now, to be at peace with who you are, where you are, that you're not going to give anything else that power. So there's this like solidifying yourself within your truth now, and then moving in that journey or on that journey. So that is the Eight of Cups. And we also have the Queen of Swords. Focus is going to be your superpower. Focus is what Spirit is encouraging you to nurture in your world. This is your mind, right? It is the thoughts and things that float around in your mind that contribute to you not feeling good. These are emotions that don't feel good, that are triggered through your mind or through things that are happening external to you. But I feel what they're pointing out is your mind. Okay, so it's about nurturing a healthy mental state. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That's my favorite part, by the way, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. You know, stories. I do feel that there's an old story you are leaving behind. I'm seeing a major releasing and letting go. A lot of inner work and healing happening at this time. This is something that is in the background, something that is ongoing for you that I'm picking up on. So they don't want you to be too hard on yourself when you are experiencing things that are surfacing, emotions, woundings, that kind of stuff, to allow yourself to sit with that, to observe it rather than to try to fix it, react to it, or fight with it. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So the number 2, 8, and 13, these are light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this reading. These could be hours, but also the next days after the 3 days, okay? So 2, 8, and 13. You might be seeing these numbers on receipts, on license plates, like wherever. It's just connecting you to today's reading today, just confirming that there's a purpose and a reason why you're here. So I'm definitely getting a couple vibe. Two souls working together for the greater good. I'm seeing an expansion here, so I'm definitely getting the energy of fertility. So this fertility could be like physical fertility, where you are hearing news about pregnancy. Maybe you're pregnant, or someone you know is pregnant, or you're expecting a baby. This is also energetically where you are preparing yourself to give birth to something that is in alignment with you. So you're in this preparation, immersing yourself in the actual experience. So, you know, when we are pregnant, it's a 9-month experience of carrying the child and then having the child. And I feel this is, some of you have been in this like 9-month, you know, incubation period, adjustment phase. And it could be longer than that. It doesn't have to necessarily be 9 months, but I'm just saying that the whole vibration and frequency of that experience, right? Knowing there's a child in your belly, your diet's going to be different, you're feeling differently, but you knew this was going to happen because you are creating a child within yourself. And when you have that child, that again now shifts. You have this beautiful miracle, and your life now begins on that journey. This is what I'm seeing here happening. And this 8 of Cups feels like that birthing canal. This person is walking out of what to me looks like a cave. They've been sitting, reflecting, rearranging even, and aligning themselves to what is true for them. So there's this like period where some of you are on this path or journey where you are moving things around and aligning to what is true for you. And this includes the relationships and the connections that you have in your life. So I feel that connections are going to be spotlit in your world right now, because maybe there is a specific relationship that you are meant to release and let go of. A relationship that has been draining you, right? A relationship that's served its purpose and now it's expired. You've outgrown it, they've outgrown you, like whatever this is, to allow it to part ways in the way that it needs to. Sometimes it's abrupt, sometimes it's gradual, and sometimes it's mutual. I'm also seeing like this connective energy. So there's duality, that's what it is. I'm seeing 2 different lives here, some parting, some coming together. So I'm seeing some of you coming together with another party. This could be, you know, a spouse, a really good friend, a family member, but there's this like joining of forces, this coming together to create something, right? I'm seeing a lot of joy and love here. Love is going to be a superpower that you can tap into and move through over the next 3 days. You know, this is vibration and frequency that you're sending out into the universe in love, kindness, compassion, abundance, right? being patient as we are moving through external energy that might not match our vibration and frequency, right? You're going to know because the energies that are in alignment with you feel good. It's that simple. They feel good. And if it doesn't feel good, you're going to know that this energy is not in alignment with me. Now, I'm seeing that these connections are happening through synchronicities, through you being at the right place at the right time. I'm seeing you conversing and interacting with people and exchanging information or services. And through this, I'm getting a connection building. So this might be an energy of the past, present, or future for you, but I'm definitely seeing it working its magic in your life. And because I'm talking about magic, I feel there's a lot of magic in your life, and you're going to have to share with me how this magic is coming into your life. You know, what kind of spirit animals are you seeing? Like the magical ones, unicorns, butterflies, dragonflies, even a dragon. Perhaps there's something that you're watching that you really enjoy watching, and it just feels like a magical experience to you, right? These are all the things that you are connected to, that are in your reality, that are, you know, they are attracted to your frequency and vibration. So they're all coming in. And I want you to know that things are going to fall into place for you. There's no forcing or trying to rush anything here. Okay, what's yours is going to be yours. So allow things to align naturally and organically. Release any kind of restrictions or limitations you have put on yourself. Let those go. Allow yourself to explore, to discover what is right for you, right? This is the innocent heart, playful, joyous, right? I'm seeing the sun shining in your life right now. So some of you are in a period of massive growth. So wherever you are in your life right now, know that this energy is working its way through your life. You have access to it. And this is the message your soul needs to hear today, because over the next 3 days, there's some sort of confirmation sign coming in for you. Okay, so the Eight of Cups. This is reinforcing for you that you are now on a different path. This doesn't feel like it's an overall, like, complete life change here. It's something small. It is subtle. It has quietly began shifting your world. So you're going to notice little things that you are leaving behind. Like, you're going to be able to notice this now even. You know, maybe you once used to drink coffee, and it's been about 6 months or even 3 weeks where you're like, oh, I haven't had coffee in like 3 weeks. I just don't feel like I need it or I want it. And maybe you replaced it with smoothies instead, right? It's like you're seeing how things are leaving your life and you're aligning to something completely different. Now, I want you to know that your sensory ability at this time is going to be heightened. So you're going to feel things, you're going to see things, you're going to smell things, you're going to hear things. Your sensory ability is amplified. This can sometimes be overwhelming. So you may feel this wave of emotions, right? So keep yourself grounded as you're moving through this recalibration phase. It's like an adjustment. Things are winding back to where they're meant to be. It's almost like you are clocking in. And it's not anything related to time. I don't know why they want me to use the word clocking in or locking in. So this has been a theme this time of year. For some of you, those of you that are in this collective today, it is definitely coming in for you because you're locking into a brand new direction. Your old story, you are leaving it behind. You're already seeing it fading into the distance. And you have made a choice here. This feels like you made a big choice to do this. And now you're walking that path and you're starting to notice how things are clearing and life is starting to look way different than when it did about 6 months ago. Right? So there's something here happening for some of you. And those of you that are spiritually in tune, the signs are definitely coming in for you. So you're going to have to share with me how these signs are showing up in your life. You might have seen mice in your house. They're showing me mice, some sort of like, and this was something recent. So something to do with mice. That might have been a hamster. And I'm also seeing squirrels. So these may have been around, or some sort of like pest kind of, you know, there's a lot of them, or I don't know what this is. They're also showing me mosquitoes. So what is this? It's like you're in nature or something like that. You might have gone camping, or you've been out in nature, or you live in nature. Okay, so they're showing me this right now. The full moon, whatever the next full moon in your life is, take a look on your calendar to see where that is. This full moon is going to be very important for you. So I want you to mark that full moon down in your calendar as a turning point. They're sharing that there's this like releasing and cleansing happening during this full moon. This is that final layer peeling off of what doesn't belong to you, and you being renewed and cleansed through this full moon, and then you stepping into the world in that fresher energy. I like to have intention setting practices around full moons. I write in my journal. I take a shower as a ritual to cleanse away any kind of energies that don't belong to me. And I recalibrate. You know, it's an opportunity for me to pause and reflect and to readjust, course correct even, right? Every month we have a full moon. So when we have this full moon, it's about locking back into the direction we were moving, or to lock into a different direction. There's clarity here as well for you. I'm seeing you seeing clearly and understanding something that you might not be able to see just yet in physical form, but there's this like inward knowing, this understanding, this like sense that this is right. This is the direction I need to go. Whether you're going in that direction or not, I'm seeing that you're definitely feeling the direction pulling you. So here we have the Queen of Swords. So this person to me feels very grounded. They have claimed this energy and they are now following through, committing themselves, devoting themselves to it. You know, this feels like after that pregnancy stage, we have this beautiful child, this miracle in our life. And we now set off on this journey. We've claimed this energy, we've taken this child, and now it's up to us to raise it. So this is what this feels like, this brand new journey. And for some of you, I remember when I had my first daughter, you know, I didn't know what life would be like until I actually had her and the doctors gave her to me and I held her in my arms. Immediately, I became a completely different person. Like I just shifted. In that split second, I laid eyes on her and my life was never the same again, right? It's like, you know, I'm like, you know, I looked at her and I was like, whoa, shit just got real, right? Like I have to be a completely different person to raise this child. Like I gotta, you know, step up in my world. That's how I felt. I don't know how any of you felt. You can share with me in the comment section below, but this is the energy coming in like that. For some of you, this could be something else that you embarked on where you felt very powerful. You knew exactly what you had to do here. It feels like the responsibility was very clear and you're like, yeah, I'm ready for this challenge. I'm the one that birthed this into the world. I'm now ready to take it on. So there's a lot of nurture of yourself here within this experience. So they do want you to focus on yourself and your innocent heart, staying true to yourself as you're moving through this experience. And I feel someone has committed and devoted to being true, authentic on their journey. What is no longer in alignment with you is no longer going to interfere with your life because you're not going to allow it to. So I'm seeing you stepping up as a gatekeeper of your energetic space, right? You know what energy works for you and what doesn't. And because you have awareness of that around this and you have very clear, I'm getting standards and very clear idea of how you want to live your life. Nothing else really can fit. So I'm seeing you creating this experience for yourself and not overly protecting. I'm seeing somebody overly trying to protect or close themselves off. You want to stay open here. This is a very open energy, right? It is meant to receive. It is absorbing and it's taking that information, percolating, processing, and then sending it back out. Clear and intentional. And through the energy of love. Love is going to be at the core here, right? So joy and eternal happiness are coming through the energy of love through you. And the Eight of Cups is letting you know that you have a lot of power, right? You have willpower, you have strength, right? So you can put that out there, that vibration, that frequency. This can happen through thoughts, through emotions, emotions being that bigger vibration, right? So clear head, clear mind, healthy mind. So these are your thoughts. These are the things in your mind that create emotions that don't feel good. And then when we feel a certain way, we act on that. So this is the activation. They're showing me a blockage from your head to your heart and then to the action. It's like you are wanting to do one thing, but you're thinking something else and then doing something else. Everything's out of alignment. So they want you to clear and, be intentional and understand what it is that you desire, have a clear vision around it, and then take the necessary steps, take the next action, and commit and devote yourself to it. And you're going to see how quickly you start to grow within this experience. And all of a sudden your experience becomes that experience. Now you're in that experience, right? So I've always wanted to live in the mountains. It's been a dream of mine, something I visualized and thought about. And I made a commitment to myself in a not a loud way. It's kind of like to myself that one day I'm going to live in the mountains, not knowing what it actually is like to live in the mountains. So here we are now in the mountains, and it's an absolute dream. It is a very magical experience for me because over the last 3 to 4 months, I've seen things that I've never seen before. Magical experiences here in the woods, in the clear skies. And I'm now in that experience. It has its challenges. I'm still trying to organize, and because we've got a lot of things that happen. These kinds of things do happen, but because we're focused, we're able to keep that eye on the prize, kind of, right? Not allowing things that aren't working out to get the best of us. So this is somebody that understands all of that and shows up in a very stable and grounded place, clear of their intention. So no matter what is going on, they're not overwhelmed by the many thoughts because they've learned how to create peace in their mind, right? So this is your message through the Queen of Swords. It's a divine feminine energy. So the only way that we can shift things is by being in them, being immersed in the experience, in the present here and now, not back here or out there, right? So I wanted to pull a shaman's dream oracle for you. So this is energy that is coming in from the background. This is what you're not seeing. So I'm going to draw this card out, the message, and see what your soul needs to hear as you are navigating the next 3 days of your life. And you'll have to share with me what sign you receive, what it is that confirms something for you or gives you reassurance. Okay, so horned cactus. You might have seen a horned cactus, or you have cactus in your home. So resourcefulness. All right, and 29. So it's bringing you a message about being resourceful. And the number 29 is another light code number frequency for you today. So when nothing seems to be happening fast enough or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated and resentful that success will never happen to you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desertscape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and the other elements. What you don't see is the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It's a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures beautifully adapted to their environments. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first, you must acknowledge that your inner strength and fortitude are tested here, as you are tested here. Be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful. You have access to whatever you need on your journey here. And if you feel that you don't have access, call on your spirit guides to bring it in and allow yourself to be open to see it in a form that you might not be seeing it in, or in a way that you might not be seeing it. It might be right in front of you, right? So that is the horned cactus for you. And I wanted to pull an angel number to close your reading today, to seal it. So you might already be seeing this number. We are getting 1919 full circle, right? This is the energy of the moon, right? It's a full circle. So we're getting it back here again. So embrace new opportunities. You are moving through a transition period. There is a completion happening in your life right now, which is bringing change in. Don't be afraid of the change. Embrace the change. There are cycles that are ending right now and cycles that are now beginning. This is what you are moving through. So trust the process of this and trust yourself in it. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.